Hello, welcome to Amy's Pilates or Pilates by the Pool. We are this close in southern Utah to have the weather to what we will be filming by the pool real soon. So be sure to stay tuned into the channel to have a little bit more of a fun background than just a white wall. We'll have the pool in the background. Got a great workout for you today. We're going to go ahead and get started and get warmed up. We're going to bring our arms all the way up to the sky here, to the ceiling, and we're going to just drop it down. Easy on your knees, let everything hang, and bring it all the way back up. Breathe through this, blow that breath out, breathe in, and blow it out. We're going to come all the way up, full extension, all the way to our tippy toes, then drop it down. Arms all the way up to our tippy toes, drop it down. Last one, all the way up, and drop it down. Very good. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn our torso just a little bit here to the side. We're going to tuck our chin, and we're going to roll all the way down. Slowly, we're still warming up, getting that blood pumping, dropping that head, feeling that stretch to the side of your hip, our obliques a little bit, and then we're going to roll it right back up. Perfect. We're going to turn to the other side, roll it down. Keeping your feet straight out in front of you. And then we're going to roll it right back up. Good. Now we're going to do a forward roll down. We're going to tuck our chin, ground those feet into your mat, all the way down, vertebrae at a time. Let that head hang. Very good. We're going to roll it all the way back up. Again, vertebrae at a time. We want spaces in between those vertebrae. All the way up. Good. Roll our shoulders. We're going to roll it right back down. All the way. Let that head hang. You may be able to straighten up your legs. If not, be easy on your knees. But we're going to walk it out just a little bit wherever you're at. If you can touch the ground, great. If not, just do the motion of walking your hands out. And then we're going to walk it over to the side. All the way. Feeling that stretch through that hip. Pressing those feet all the way down. Now we're going to walk it around to the other side. Good. One more time on each side. Slow and steady wins the race with the warm-up for sure. Just want to go slow, getting our bodies ready for this workout. Now bring your hands right in front of your feet. You're going to put your hands on top of your feet, and you're going to drag those hands all the way up just above your knees and go into what we call flat back. Roll those shoulders back. We have an imaginary line from our forehead to our pubic bone. Lower that line just a bit. Try to straighten up those legs. Push those hips out. Get a good extension through that spine. Very good. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands together in prayer right down here, and we're going to bring them right up right here, staying in that flat back position, and open up. Good. Extend all the way through, full extension all the way through those back muscles. Good. One more time. Good. Now we're going to just drop everything down, let that head hang. Very good. Feels so good. I want you to think about your spine as we're rolling up, and as we are about halfway, I want you to really pull in that core, engage that core. We're going to roll up, vertebrae at a time. Pull in your core about right here, really scoop it in. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Very good. From here, we're going to go right out to a wide squat. We're going to squat down, drop our hands, reach up to the ceiling. Drop it back down, come back up, come to center, other side, drop it down. up to the ceiling. Good. We're going to do a few of these. Drop it down. Bring it back up. Really grinding those feet down into the mat, using those as your support. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Come to the center. Out, squat, lower down, reach up to the ceiling, drop, all the way up. Other side, drop it down, reach up to the ceiling, and bring it all the way up. Very good. We're going to walk it down to our planks. We're going to come up good and strong here. Walk it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good strong plank. Squeeze in those glutes. Flatten that back. Don't let your hips sag. If anything, bring them up if you need to a higher plank. So we're just going to go right to good plank. We're going to just walk it back into our feet. A few of the things that we're doing today are prepping us for the grand finale at the end. Gotta love our planks here. Walk it down. Good strong plank. Walk it back. We're going to do 2 more. Roll it all the way up. Arms up. Walk it down. Good. Last one. Walk it out. Very good. We're going to drop down to our knees and we're going to do 4 knee push-ups. We're going to have those elbows in. 1, 2, 3. Engage those glutes and that core. Last one. Then we're going to bring it up to pike and we're going to do pike push-ups. Dropping the top of our head to the mat. 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and drop those knees. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. We're going to come up to that pike. Pike push up. 2, 3, 4. Let's get in one more set here. Lower down. 1, 2, 3. Your arms are on fire. Good for us. 4. Come up to that pike. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Go ahead and lower those knees. Take yourself into a child's pose. Really stretch out those arms. Drop that head to the mat. Good deep breath. Let's release those shoulders a little bit. We're feeling in our shoulders. Bring your hands to the back of your head. We're just going to lift our elbows. 2 more times. Very good. We're going to come up, come down onto our elbows, drop all the way down to our belly. We're going to lower everything down. Put your forehead onto the mat. You're going to take one leg bent and you're going to hold it with your hand. Other hand is just over here hanging out on the side by your shoulder. And we're going to lift. It's just a very small movement, but we're going to lift. Lift. You're pulling towards your glute and lifting that knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower that down. We're going to come up onto our elbows right here. Our single leg kicks. Our feet are hip width apart. And we're just going to bring it up and go pulse, pulse, lower down. Other side. Pulse, pulse, lower down. Pulse, pulse. Good. 2 more on each side. Feeling it in those quads. Last one. 1 more on this side. Now we're going to do our double leg pulses. We're going to pull it in and lower all the way down. Pull it in, all the way down. One more. Perfect. Now we're going to lower everything down. We're going to bring heels together. Our knees are out wide. We're lowering everything down, putting our forehead onto our hands. And we're going to just do little pulses in a frog stance here. It's not a very big movement, but it's going to use a lot of your core and your glutes here. Just lift. Good. Keep going. 2 more. Very good. Go ahead and lower that down. We're going to keep those feet in neutral position. Our forehead's on our mat. We're going to take one arm and lift it, and we're going to lift the other leg like a bird dog, and lift your neck just barely up off the mat, looking down at the mat, and we're going to pulse. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Other side. Opposite arm and leg. Ready? Lift everything up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. We're going to go to the other arm and leg again. We're going to bring it up. Bring everything up. We're going to bring our arm out to the side and our leg out to the side. Just to hover. Looking down at that mat. Don't strain your neck. Good. Keep going. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower down. Other side. Lift everything up. Out. Bring it in. Just keep it at hover. You're feeling it in those glutes. Might be feeling a little bit in your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower everything down. We're going to go ahead and we're prepped now for swimmers. We're going to just do a count of 4, but we're going to do a few reps of that. So we're going to bring everything up, arms up, looking down at the mat, and you're going to swim it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Very good. Go ahead and bring your arms to your shoulders. We're going to come all the way up to Cobra. Then we're going to lower everything down and go out into a star stretch where we lift everything up, looking down at your mat, and then come right back up. Lift everything up. Lift. Come on, you got 2 more in you, I'm sure. Lower down. Lift. Keep looking at your mat. We don't want to strain our necks. I have to remind myself of that too. Good. We're going to do 1 more. I kind of lied. Perfect. Lift it all the way up. Go ahead and have your knees go to the side of the mat. Bring our toes together and come down into another child's pose. Little deeper of a stretch here with our knees out wide. Walk those fingers out. Get a good extension all the way through that spine. Breathe through it. Very good. Perfect. We're going to flip around here to our side. I hope you all have water because I forgot mine. All right, we're gonna come down to our side. Our feet are gonna be stacked. Hips are stacked, but we're gonna angle our feet to the corner of our mat. We're gonna go ahead and lower all the way down. This part from our hips up here is all straight, okay? We're just protecting our lower back by being in this position. Rest your head, whatever's comfortable, but we're gonna bring this top leg and we're gonna bring it right out here in front of us. It's kind of a little bit of an awkward position, but it's gonna help. This is a great hip strengthening exercise. So our foot is out just like this, and we're gonna slide that foot all the way down, and then we're gonna slide it all the way up as far as we can go, and then pushing down. The key here is to push down into the floor, dragging that foot, pushing, straightening it out, bringing it back. Good. A few more. Good. Now we're going to bring that foot and we're going to stabilize it. If you need to bring it in closer to you, hold on to the ankle, whatever you'd like to do. We're going to work on this bottom leg that's outstretched. We're going to bring that up to hover and we're going to do some circles. Okay, try to keep your hips stable. We don't want to be flopping back. Really use that core and keeping it stable. You have your anchor here with your hand, and we're just doing some little leg circles. Working that inner thigh. Good. Now we're going to reverse it. Sometimes this is brain work right here. Good. Remember to pull in that core. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Lower that down. We're going to bring our feet right back out here. And we're going to bring this leg up and we're going to do some leg circles. Back and forward, keeping these hips stable. Good. Working that whole leg, working those glutes. Perfect. Go the other direction. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to bring the legs together. We're going to take just kind of how we were sliding here with at the beginning of this exercise. Now we're going to slide it all the way up to our thigh, and then we're going to straighten up our leg and zip it down. Slide it up, zip it down. Good. A few more. Let's do one more. Good controlled movement. Lower everything down. Very good. Flip all the way around to the other side. Get in our good position. Torso straight. Feet are stacked at the corner of the mat there. You can lower all the way down. Whatever's comfortable. Bring this foot up and we're just going to slide. Try to keep that full foot on the ground, engaging it into the ground, sliding it out. Breathe through it. Keep those hips stable. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. 1 more. Very good. Now we're going to bring this foot up closer to us. However you want to do that, we're going to focus on this leg that's extended. And we're going to lift it and we're going to do some circles. Lift. Lift from your hip, from the inner thigh there. Lift that leg, doing those circles. We're feeling it in our legs, but boy, we're working our core anytime we're working those legs. Good. Now we're going to go the other direction. A few more. Perfect. Lower that down, stack right here to the corner of our mat again. Now we're gonna do the top leg. We're gonna do our circles. Try to keep those hips stable. Four, three, two, one. We're gonna go the other direction. I don't know if my brain is following along, but sometimes it's just harder to go the other direction. Good, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to slide this leg up. Extend that leg, zip it down. Slide it up. Good. Engage that core. Very good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and swing around. Go to our bottoms here on the mat. Here at the top of our mat in a bent leg position, we're going to roll all the way down. We talk a lot in Pilates about our core and our spines. So I want you to imprint your spine into the mat. Right here, it's neutral when you have a little bit of a space between the mat and your back. What I want you to do is engage that core, roll that pelvis to where your spine is imprinted onto the mat. Your feet are going to stay here in a bent position. We're going to bring our hands behind our head and we're going to bring up our shoulders. We're going to keep that spine right where it's at as we lift. And it's not necessarily a crunch. That line I talked to at the beginning, lift that whole line up. You're feeling your core is all engaged right here. We're just going to do a few reps. Lift. Keeping that spine in place, completely imprinted, even when you lower down. And to stay imprinted right here, you've got to engage that core. If I was going to come around and step into your stomach, the motion you'd have, you'd bear down and you would engage the core. That's the motion you want of engaging your core. So let's do a few more. Push into that mat with your spine. Lift. One more. Very good. Lower everything down. From here, our hands are going to go to our side for our anchors. We're going to bring those heels towards our glutes. We're in a good neutral position here. Our spine's in neutral, but we're going to roll this pelvis back towards us, and now we're in imprint, and we're going to continue on, and we're going to lift all the way up into a shoulder bridge. Squeezing those glutes at the top. We want a good line right here. Squeezing those glutes, and then lowering from the top of your spine all the way down, vertebrae at a time. Good. We're going to flow with this. So as we lift, we're going to pull in those glutes. We're going to lift our arms, go above our head, and then we're going to lower everything down, vertebrae at a time, into imprint, and we're going to lift right from the imprint. Good. We're going to flow with this for a little bit. Lift. Lower everything down. Let's do 2 more. We're going to do a little bit of a series here with the shoulder bridge. Lift. Engage those glutes at the top of that move. Last one. All the way back. Squeezing those glutes. Now we're going to lower everything down. Breathing through it, of course. We're going to keep our hands right here as our anchors, keep our feet right where they're at, and we're going to roll right back up into that shoulder bridge. Squeezing those glutes. Good. Get good and stable. We're going to lift one leg just into tabletop, keeping the same form, and then lower down. Lift. Alternating legs. Really pulling up. Keeping that line. You can do it. We're going to do one more on each side. Very good. And we're going to lower everything down, vertebrae at a time. Perfect. We're going to go right back up. Squeezing those glutes at the top of this move. Now we're going to roll up all the way up onto our tippy toes, feeling every one of those toes, and then rolling down to our heels, up to our tippy toes, down to our heels, up and down. Really feel the full bottom of your feet on the mat. Using that big toe to help stabilize you. Squeezing those glutes. Lots of things to remember here. It's all good. Keep it up. Few more. Our glutes are on fire. That's all good news. One more. Very good. Lower everything down, vertebrae at a time. Awesome. Go ahead and stretch out those legs out straight, your arms up. Good breath. Awesome. We're going to grab the back of our leg and we're going to roll ourselves up to seated. We're here at the top of our mat in seated bent leg. We're going to just do a little practice here. Our backs are straight. Okay? We're just going to go ahead and tuck down into our core and we're going to roll all the way back. Just do a little roll till we get comfortable with it. If you want to hold down here on your feet, down here you can. Good. Just a little tuck and roll. I want you to feel comfortable with it, so we're just going to do a few more. Just like we're a ball. Tuck that chin. Okay, we're going to come to the top of our mat here. Our legs are in bent position. We're going to go ahead and just give ourselves a little bit of a hug. Tuck your chin down. You're looking down at the mat. And we're just going to do a gentle roll back. Keeping that roll position. Roll all the way back. Now we're going to roll all the way back. And we're going to bring our legs up straight. And we're going to hold our hands back here. Our elbows are down here as anchors. And we're stabilizing our hips. Our feet are straight up. Okay? Pull in that core. And we're going to scissor our legs. Very slow and steady here. Good. We're going to bring our legs back together. They're up good and straight. And we're going to lower everything down to the back. If you can reach to the back of behind your head, touch your toes, get a good hamstring stretch there. And then we're going to raise our legs all the way back up. Good. Lower it back down. Breathe through it. And lift all the way up. 2 more. Keep your neck good and strong. You don't want to strain your neck here. Last one. Good. Bring that all the way. We're going to release this down and come right back up to that seated position and bend. Perfect. Now we're going to go back to that little tuck and roll. You can hold onto your ankles or right here in front of your legs. Tuck and roll. We're just going to roll back and forth again. Little good back massage. Good. Now we're going to bring our feet up. We're pushing those sits bones right down into the mat. Our feet are up. We're balancing here. We're having to use our core to balance. Put your hands wherever they're going to be comfortable. We want to roll back, and then we're going to come back up to balance. If you need to put your feet down, that's fine till you get used to it. But it's just a fun little practice here to roll back and then come to this balance, because it uses our core muscles as we're having to balance ourselves. Good. Couple more. Woo. Sometimes we fall. That's okay. I make mistakes all the time. Good. Come right up to balance. Good strong back. We're back to the top of our mat here. Legs are bent. We're going to add all those things that we just learned. We're going to bring it into full motion here. So we're going to come back a little bit here on the mat. We're going to roll all the way back. Legs are up straight. Touch your toes back here. And then we're going to bring it all the way up to standing. Now notice I used a little bit of my elbow and my arm to get me up. We're going to get it to where we're not using anything. We're going to just come right up to standing. So we're going to go ahead and drop ourselves down, roll back, and come up to standing. Okay? Drop ourselves down. Might have to use your hands sometimes. Like I said, I'm not perfect. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to drop it down, roll it back, and come up to standing. We're here at the top of our mat. We're going to drop all the way down. Our hands are to be to the side of our feet, and we're going to walk it backwards to plank. Good strong plank. We're going to hop our feet up. We're going to roll it back, and we're going to come up to standing. Drop our hands down, roll all the way back, come up to standing. Drop it down, roll all the way back. Good. Come to standing. And come to standing. Very good. We're going to add to this. This is really fun. I'm going to turn around this way. It feels a little less awkward. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk it down to plank. From here, we're going to walk it. We're out to the plank here. We're going to we'll take our right leg, bring it here, and we're going to reach up to the sky. Good chest opener there. We're going to drop it down, plank it back. Other leg, reach up to the sky, drop it down. We're here in this plank. We're going to hop our feet here. We're going to roll it back and come up to standing. Okay, we're going to flow with that for a little bit. Kind of a little crazy, but super fun. All right, we're going to reverse our plank back. We're going to come here. We're going to hop it back to plank. Bring that foot up. Reach up. Drop it down. Other side. Reach up, drop it back. We're going to hop it up, roll back, and come up to standing. Drop it down to plank, hop it back, bring your foot up, reach up to the sky, drop it down, foot back, other side. Good. We're going to hop up to our hands, roll all the way back. Whoa, come up to standing. Good. I hope you're doing good with that. It's one of my most favorite little sequences to do. And through the workout, we've been prepping for that. So let's do it one more time. Now that we got it down good, let's take it from the top of our mat. Arms are up. We're going to walk out to plank. Good. Come to the side. Reach up to the sky. Drop it down, back, other side. up to the sky. Drop it, hop it up, and come back up to standing. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and start cooling ourselves down here from that. Great. Got our heart rate racing there a little bit. That's so great. So we're going to come to the center of our mat. We're going to be in our neutral position, second toe lined up with our knees, squeezing those glutes. We're going to rock our toes forward and rock back onto our heels. Good. Just letting our heart rate settle down here a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. Very good. We're going to go ahead and raise our hands above our head. Drop those hands all the way behind us. Push back. We're going to go back into here. And we're going to fold forward, lifting those arms. Let that head hang. Breathe through it. Very good. And come all the way up. Great. We're going to turn here. We're going to go ahead and drop down to all fours. Good neutral position in all fours. We did a lot of work on our spine today. Let's cool it down with some cat-cows here. Our knees are in neutral, right below our hips. Our hands are right below our shoulders. We're looking down at our mat. And we're going to go ahead and drop our belly, pushing those hips out. Drop the belly, keep those arms strong, and try to look up to the ceiling. Good, now we're going to drop it down. Look at our navel. Push up off of those arms that are anchors and get a good extension through that spine. Slow and easy wins the race here. Good. One more time in cow. Really drop that belly. Feels so good. And then I call it angry cat. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and widen those knees again on the mat and drop down into a child's pose. Breathe through this. Walk those hands out. Breathe deep as you feel that through your spine down to your lower back, your hips. Very good. Wiggle out those wrists. We were on our wrists a lot today. Rotate those. Perfect. Now we're going to bring it all the way up. Come back to seated. We're going to roll down onto our mat. And we're going to have our feet in bent position. We're just going to window wipe or just let those knees fall to the side. And then come over to the other side. Good. A little bit different of a workout today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was sure fun putting it together. I love planks. I love doing sequences like that. It's kind of crazy and I'm not perfect at it by any means. I hope everyone knows that I don't think I'm perfect at any of this. But it's sure fun to do. I sure enjoy it. Grab our big toe. We're going to do some happy baby here. Rock back and forth. Massaging that spine, that lower back. Awesome. We're going to straighten up our legs. And we're going to wiggle those ankles, make circles, get these limbs moving. Move those wrists, those arms. Breathe through this. Awesome. I want to encourage you all to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Pilates by the Pool. Invite your friends, your family. This has been a fun project for me. We're going to lower everything down. Just relax. Palms to the ceiling. You can close those eyes. I want you to take a big deep breath and push it out. Big breath through the nose. Push it out through the mouth. One more time. Push it out. Very good. Just take your time getting off your mat. Just breathe normally. Be so happy you showed up for yourself today. Your body's going to thank you. I'm telling you, movement is medicine, and Pilates definitely makes you stronger. So thanks for joining me for this class, and I hope that you'll come back.